Attitude of a champion. Today's June the 20th. I want to talk to you about, well, John Wooden, famed college basketball coach. He was my mentor's mentor, won more national championships than any other coach in history. But he said this one time. He said, "Do not let what you can't do interfere with what you can do." That simple quote reminds me of an interesting program I saw on television many years ago. In fact, the program was aired so long ago, I can't even remember who was on the show, but I can remember the gist of the show. It was a special 1 hour presentation that featured a competition among 4 world-class athletes. And all these athletes were highly paid and very successful. Each athlete had to compete in 3 athletic competitions against the other athletes. In fact, they had to compete in every one of the sports that were represented by all the various competitors, except the sport that they played for a living. Now, they couldn't compete in their own sport. During this specific competition, they had to join the commentators and give their analysis of how the other 3 competitors were doing. It was a humorous show, but it was also quite entertaining and very informative. It was interesting to see how hard each of these men tried to beat the others because they're all competitors, and how terribly inept all of them were in the sports that they were not the respective, that were their area of expertise. Why were these men so bad at other sports? Well, because they rarely played those sports. The reason they were great at their chosen sport is because each of them learned early in life that they had an exceptional talent for one sport. So they would choose to focus on their strength instead of their weaknesses. When Solomon started playing, my son Solomon started playing sports, I said, play them all. And then let's narrow it down to the one that is your strength. So he started out playing baseball and basketball and football, and then he got rid of basketball. He said, I'm just not that good at that. And then he was good at baseball and football, but he really loved football. And he said, you know what, I'm going to quit playing baseball. I'm going to put all my focus toward my greatest strength, and it led him to a D1 football scholarship. So too many people want to be a jack of all trades. They want to be the best at everything because they're competitive by nature. I got a friend like that. But the best way to be great is not to be good at a whole lot of things, but it's to be amazing at one thing. That is the attitude of every champion. And that is the power of focus.